Listen, there will always be an audience and a market for an Anthony Joshua fight. He's one of the biggest draws of this generation, one of the biggest money makers of this generation. The question is, where does he go if Usyk is the man atop the division?
Yeah, okay. You're not strong. How did you beat me? Let's do this. How? Because of skill. Let's do this. I have character. Okay. And determination. Let's come on. Let's I just want to say. Yes. Usyk. One hell of a fucking fight, man. Let's give him a round of applause. Oh, man. See, that's just emotion. Wait, I'm talking. Okay.
It's your boy Hustles Home, and I'm back with another one. I'm here to talk about this Anthony Joshua, Alexander Usyk part 2. But first of all, I would like to salute everybody. It was like a lot of cards, you know what I mean? Salute for the boxing weekend. We got a weekend of decent boxing. I'm not gonna really comment on the Figueroa Sergey Lipinets fight because it was just a dude in there getting beat up, you know. What I will say is Figueroa, salute. You need to go fix what you got to be what you got wrong with you, and go on to the next chapter in life. You know, whatever it is. You know, but first of all, I want to say congratulations to Alexander Usyk for the victory that I anticipated. I didn't make any videos because it's kind of hard for me to make videos when, like, I'm not motivated about a lot of this stuff. I am motivated about stuff like Deontay Wilder. I am motivated about Clarissa Shields and all that, you know. But I'm not really motivated about Alexander Usyk, Anthony Joshua too, because I think Alexander Usyk beat AJ pretty soundly in the first fight, and he beat him pretty soundly in the second fight. All right, I'm gonna start with the beginning of the fight. At the beginning of the fight, Anthony Joshua, you could tell what he learned with Robert Garcia. You could see he had head movement. He was shooting the jab. He was looking pretty good in like the first 4 rounds, but you know, Anthony Joshua they keep forgetting that he has stamina issues, you know. As the fight went on, you could see less and less head movement. You know, he was cutting the ring off some in the beginning, none whatsoever at the end. He abandoned his jab. Head movement got null and void. Alexander Usyk boxed his brains out. But Anthony Joshua did have some success. He hurt Usyk several times with uppercuts to the body. I thought that he was doing pretty good. I wish Anthony Joshua would have thrown like 100 and somebody shots, you know, because Alexander Usyk, he kind of like soft to the body, you know, and he haven't fought nobody that was like good enough to exploit that. He did his thing. He did his thing. Anthony Joshua, man, like I was listening into Black Fight Fan TV earlier. Shout out to him. Go check him out in the morning. And he was right, man. Like Andy Ruiz took that man heart clean out of his chest, man. Like I remember when he used to have the exchanges with because I'm a Anthony Joshua fan all the way up until he took a dump on Deontay Wilder. You know, I feel like he was doing some bullshit. You know, I feel like Anthony Joshua and Keith Thurman is like the same level of BS to me. You know, I'm a big fan of both of them, but I know they both on some bullshit when it came to certain fighters. You know, Anthony Joshua was on some bullshit when it came to Deontay Wilder. He did not want to fight that man, and his team did not want Deontay Wilder to fight Anthony Joshua, and we see why. We see why. The cat's out of the bag, man. We was telling y'all this from the beginning. We was telling y'all UK fans that this man was fool's gold from the beginning, man. He's built. He was fighting 40-year-olds. He was fighting old dudes, man, getting beat up. He was fighting UK level guys like Dillian White. You know, Dillian White is a career UK level guy. Like I felt like and Derek Chisora. Derek Chisora is also a UK level guy. I felt like Once the UK got a heavyweight that they could seemingly sell to the public, like for some reason the old media caught on. They baited. They took on to it. And they pushed this machine. They let Eddie Hearn push this machine that they called Anthony Joshua, which is PBC fault. If you go back and look at the history, Anthony Joshua is literally a PBC built fighter. He just did what he was supposed to do and went with his countrymen. Why would he pick an American over his countrymen that was going to make him the greatest show on earth? Which Eddie Hearn did make him at one point in time. Anthony Joshua was the greatest show on earth, but like all shows, it get old. Sometimes you can't do the same magic trick to the same audience forever, because somebody gonna expose you. And Anthony Joshua, as soon as he crossed the pond and landed over the United States, he got his soul took, and now he got his soul taken. So now he's gonna be looked at as the guy who he's gonna be gassed, bro. He could be looked at as he's one of the most gassed fighters in recent times, man. And he's so young though, but he can get back on his feet. I don't know if that was the proper coach selection, man. Like, you went to a coach that never coached no good heavyweights. I don't understand that. I don't understand the concept of going to a coach that don't have any heavyweight experience. He got what, Frank Martin? Frank Martin ain't done nothing. Not Frank Martin. My bad. He got Frank Sanchez. Frank Sanchez haven't done nothing. Frank Sanchez haven't beat nobody. You know what I mean? Like, I don't understand the choices that my man AJ been making, man. And then after he lose the fight, this man goes straight. Hey, yo, when he did this, all I could think was Kanye West.
Yo, Taylor, I'm really happy for you. I'm gonna let you finish. But Beyonce had one of the best videos of all time.
Excuse me. You know what I mean? That shit funny, man. That shit too funny for me, man. In a nutshell, Anthony Joshua got whooped. You know, he still got fights that he can. It ain't over for Anthony Joshua, considering the fact that the UK loves their countrymen boxers, and they do a very good job at keeping them guys around. Derek Chisora, for some strange odd reason, still has paydays coming. Like, and this guy can barely talk. Like, so I mean, AJ, it should not be over for him if he don't want to quit. But he just don't got it in him. Like, he probably gonna quit, man. It would not shock me if Anthony Joshua quit, bro. My man's got a lot of curry in him, man. I hope I was rooting for him to win. You know, my mind was telling me no, but my heart was saying, man, I'm rooting for Anthony Joshua, man. I want to see the Wilder Fury fight. I mean, I want to see the Wilder AJ fight. I still kind of want to see it, but I wanted to see it when they both was like the hypest, man. Like, this is so disappointing, you know, because Alexander Usyk really don't have no. He don't really, like. Let's keep it real. The biggest news this week: the return of Deontay Wilder. Even though Anthony Joshua was fighting, and this was his fight week, the biggest story in heavyweight boxing was the return of Wilder. And I feel like the PBC heavyweights have to capitalize on Deontay Wilder, because Deontay Wilder said he wanted to fight 3 times a year, and he wanted to fight till he's 40. I don't know how long that's really gonna equate to. You know, he might change his mind tomorrow. You know, he might change his mind to after this Hellenius fight. You know, we don't know. You know, shout out to the Bronze Bomber. But that's it on my little rant about this little fight, man. This little mental breakdown, because the fight really won't nothing. AJ looked pretty good, man, but Alexander Usyk is just too much for this dude, man. But don't forget to hate, like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Hustles Home. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter at Hustles Home. And I'm out.